Okay, so a lot of my students, they will say that maybe their health or their happiness or maybe their money is most important, while some of my students say world peace, the planet's health, Taiwan's future are more important. Why do people think these things differently? Why do you think they think it different? So this thing is to think what is most important to you, right? To you. So some students think that things like world peace, the planet's health, Taiwan's future, they feel like they can't do anything about it. So they will usually put, their health, their money, their job over world peace and Taiwan's future because they feel like they can't do anything. Okay. So you're actually my first student who put world peace and the planet's health and things like that, okay? So very good. But it's interesting to think of what is most important to you and what is most important to everyone. Okay? Many of my students, almost all of them put my health. Okay? Why is it important to be healthy? What is so important about your health? What is so important about your health? Okay, so let's say you're not healthy. Can you do anything if you're not healthy? No, it's really hard to do something if you're not healthy, right? So all of the other things, you can't really do them if you're not healthy, right? But some students say, oh, maybe their money is most important. And a lot of my students say, no money, no happy. Okay? Well, that's not always true, right? Even if you have some money, you can still be happy, right? So these are some things to think about because they're actually big, important things. But it's interesting to think what is more important, okay? So your health, your money, your job, your country's future, world peace, the planet's health, your happiness, okay? What about happiness? Where do you feel happiness should be? On the top or at the bottom? Happiness. Top? Okay, top. Yeah, it's important to be happy. I mean, if you're always sad or angry, you can't really enjoy your life, right? It's hard to enjoy your life. So it's interesting to see where these things go. And it's really hard to do some of these things without other things. They're all very connected, okay? So what do you think are some things that are not on your list that should be important? What else is important that's not on your list? What are some other things? What are some other things that are important to you? Maybe just to you. For me, my family is important, right? Love is important. Having a job is important. Relaxing sometimes is important. Caring about others is important. What else is important to you that's not on your list? What else is important? Who thinks eating good food is important? Yeah? Okay, eating good food. What about shopping? Buying things, okay? For guys, it might be playing games, Xbox, PS4, computers, your cell phone, okay? My husband, he loves to play cell phone games. He has a game right now where he just goes like this, the whole time like this. It looks really boring, but to him, he plays games on his cell phone to relax, okay? Because he works really hard, so sometimes he just needs to relax. For me, when I relax, I have to read a book, maybe sleep, okay? Not really do anything, okay? For my husband, he wants to play on his cell phone or the computer. For my little brother, he likes exercising. My little brother, he's very strong, okay? He likes to exercise. My mom, she likes to go to a spa, get a massage, okay? Get her hair done and her nails done. That's my mom. My dad, he likes to sleep. He has to sleep to relax. So everybody has different things, okay? Let's see. What else could be important? Do you think getting married is important? Getting married one day, someday, in the future? Is that important to you? Because I have one student that I teach business English. Okay, she works right now. She's 25. Okay, she's 25 years old. She has a very, very important job. So she learns business English with me. And right now she has a problem. She has a boyfriend and she has an important job. And she wants to know what is more important, getting married to her boyfriend or her job. Because she worked really, really, really hard to get her job. But she really, really, really loves her boyfriend. So she asked me one day, what do you think is more important? And for me, I can't answer that. Because for me, it would be different. For me, I would have to be her in order to feel that, in order to understand, right? So those are just things to think about. So let's see here. So we talked about the 3 types of people, okay, remember? So optimist, remember that's positive. Realist is in the middle. And then pessimist is negative, right? So do you think you are an optimist, a realist, or a pessimist? Which one do you think you are? Are you an optimist, a realist, or a pessimist? 1, 2, or 3? 2? A realist? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think most people are, is they're kind of in the middle, right? But sometimes when bad things happen, we can become a pessimist, right? We can become number 3 if something bad happens to us. So when something bad happens, when something bad happens, we have to think of ways to think better about it, right? If bad things happen to us and we don't think better about these things, these bad things will keep happening, right? They'll keep happening. And remember, I said you can become depressed, right? You can actually get sick if you think really negative, okay? There's actually a lot of people in Taiwan, in the USA, all over the world that get depression. It's a real sickness. My cousin, he has depression, and he actually has to eat medicine to try and help him feel better because he gets so sad and so tired. And for a while, he actually got really fat because he was so sad he didn't want to do anything. And I asked him, I said, Alex, my cousin's name is Alex, I said, why are you depressed? And he says, because I can't think positive. Everything bad happens to me and I always think negative. it's really hard for him to think positive, right? I think in college, in university, we really can understand this, right? Because in university, we're not with our parents as much, so they can't help us as much. So we have to find our own ways to think better, right? For me, when I was younger, in high school, middle school, elementary school, if something bad happened, I'd always say, oh, Mom, Dad, I'm so sad, right? You go talk to your mommy or your daddy and say, what do I do? What do I do? You know, and maybe they pat you on the head, say it's okay, or give you some chocolate or something, okay? Take you to your favorite restaurant to make you feel better. Well, in university, at least in the US, we're not close to our parents. So we have to learn how to get better on our own, right? So has it been hard for you guys in university? Has it been kind of hard to do that in university? No? You're like, yeah, I'm cool, I can get it. Okay, some people, it's just fine. Some people are really good at being just fine about it. So, I know my first time coming to Taiwan, I was the first time away from my mom and dad. And I came here by myself. And the first night, I went to bed and I just cried and cried like a big baby because I thought, I'm here by myself, nobody can help me, I don't know what to do, I can't speak Chinese, I don't know what the food is, I have no Taiwanese money, okay? I was really nervous and I was just thinking all these bad things, and the whole night I did not sleep. I felt terrible. But the next day, as I walked around, I found Taiwanese people are really friendly, right? You like to help people. Even though many cannot speak English, or your English is like so-so, okay? You still try, right? In this class, you still try, right? Even though maybe you haven't practiced your English, or you've never spoken with a foreigner before, you can get really nervous, but you still try, okay? And for me, that was something positive, okay? That helped me think more positive. Oh, I'm in Taiwan by myself, but there are nice Taiwanese people to help me or to become my friends. And now, one of my best friends is Taiwanese. So you can see how something bad or negative can happen, but you can see that there are still good things about it, right? So do you have any questions about what you learned today, or about me, or anything? Any questions at all? Any questions? Go ahead, don't be shy. And I'm here every Thursday, okay? So if you want to come in and chat, if you have any questions, you can always come find me every Thursday, okay? So any questions now, though? So all of you are in second grade, right? Second year in this school? Or first year? First? Okay, first year. Okay. So what do you think about university? Think it's okay, or still trying to decide? So-so? So-so, okay. So it can be very scary the first year, but you guys will do fine. Let's see. Okay, so we're just about finished.